So I skipped a day. This is journal 2 of day 3 traveling. Anyway, I got out of Kentucky. I got it to Oklahoma City last night. I stayed for a short amount of time at one stop. Um, Sun went down and it got really creepy at the rest stop, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave and find another place. This thing about truck stops, some of them are legit. They're like really nice, really well kept, like clean bathrooms, good staff, and all that. And then there's some that are tricky because you pull up and you're like, this looks like a nice place. And then you like stay for a bit, you get food or whatever, you get back to your car, and you can see there's creepy stuff going down in the parking lot. You could see like the one meth head or the drug dealer who's hiding in the bushes, or you see him walk to the bushes and then just drop something, and then shortly after he leaves and somebody else comes back and picks something up. Like creepy stuff like that. You're like, oh, I shouldn't be here. Like my bike is gonna get stolen off of my car, kind of stuff. Which I do have my bike in tow. It's at the end. It's the back of my car, not locked. Stupid, but I'm going off of the. I hope if somebody sees it on there, they just assume that it's locked there, kind of thing. Otherwise, so far it's been pretty good. But my second stop last night was pretty nice. After I left the other one. So I got there at sunset. All right. I had to clear some space. I just deleted like 14 gigabytes of videos on my phone. That being said, we can continue journal 2. Woo! All right. So I believe, I'm not 100% sure because I haven't looked at the time, and I didn't change the time of my my stereo yet. But as far as I know, it's probably 7:48 in the morning. Maybe, unless we're in, I think, Mountain Time now. I don't know. I'm still in. Well, I just want to say we made it to Amarillo, Texas, and that means we're almost out of Texas already. It was a quick in and out. I love going through the top of Texas. If I have to go any lower, it starts to suck because it's so long. Oh man, cross country tripping, dude. I love it. It's my 8th time doing it. As I was saying, though, Oklahoma sucks. I got to this parking lot, and it was dead. It was dead in there, and whoever was around, it looked pretty, safe. And then the sun went down, and I went in for dinner at this place called Huddle, or Huddle Up, something like that. And I was like, oh, this is like a Denny's or something. But I'll tell you for real, though, this food was way better than Denny's. Way better. And I actually didn't feel like I'd get food poisoning there. Usually if I go into a Denny's, the menu's all sticky and you just know, this is going to suck. I might end up in the bathroom. So, anyway, I was on my way out of the restaurant when this creepy van passed me. It was one of those first family vans, like the big work van that they just converted with windows on the side and all that, the Chevys, or I don't know, I guess Chevy or Ecoline Ford looking things. Yeah, the old one, right? The one where they could add that, I guess it had headroom space on that extra space on top of the van. Yeah, one of those. So I had one of them pass me real slow in the parking lot as I was walking to my car. I'll tell you right now, I don't like Oklahoma. I've never liked Oklahoma. The few times that I've drove through it, I've been through it here and there. I'm not a huge fan of the place. Never have been. Anyway, so I walk out of the restaurant, whatever, and this van passes me, and they stop and slow down. And then they shut their lights off and they came back around me and parked near me, but not next to me, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, alright, weird, whatever. But Then they turn their lights back on. I'm in my car now, just trying to get situated because I thought I was going to be sleeping there. His van turns his lights back on and he comes back in front of my car, but like he's super close and weird. You know, he's like looking at me, kind of thing. You know, he's not like, it's not like, it's like he's checking me out, kind of thing. You know, I'm like, what the fuck's this guy doing? Goes real slow in front of me, and then I see him. I'm not looking at him, but I see him in the corner of the parking lot turn around and then come back, and now he's super close to me. Like he's going. My car's tiny. I drive a little Mazda too, right? And I have a bike on the back, and he drives so close to me I can see him cutting through the lines of the other spaces. And I'm like, is this guy gonna fucking hit me? Like, what the hell? And he just drives so slow. And then he gets to the back of my car and goes even slower. I'm like, looking in front of me like, is there another car that's going to block me in? Because that's the thing I'm thinking. I'm like, what's happening here? What's this guy going to do to me? I don't know. You know, I'm just overthinking it, maybe. But then he like slows down and he's right in back of me now. And he had two things written on each side of his van, but I could not read them. The text was like worn out, sunburnt, whatever, I don't know. I was just like, alright, well, this is fucking creepy. I throw my blankets in the back, I throw my pillows in the back. I'm just like watching him. I'm like, I'm gonna start my car right now. And finally he pulls away. He like stopped for a second and then he pulls away and he goes and parks in the same spot. And now, I'll tell you, my car, maybe people think I'm like way younger than I actually am. I don't know. You know, maybe they think I'm, you know, wow, what the hell is that thing? Jesus Christ. Look at that. Like a fucking tank. Ah. Texas. That's all I can say. Hey, I'm doing 70 to 60. Look at that. Actually, I'm actually probably doing about 73, 75 because my speedometer is fucked. Anyway, so yeah, this guy like slows down, stops. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So instead of dealing with this anymore, I just start up my car and I go. Now, I'll tell you, my car screams cheap, and it screams I'm maybe younger than I actually am, and people see me and they tell me I do look like I'm 20 years old or something. I'm not even in my 20s anymore. But yeah, that's what people assume of me. So I'm just like, whatever. Trying to get through this story, but I'm like getting tailed by a cop right now. Good times, right? Fuck off! You know, it's like, get me out of this state. I hate this state so much. So once I had the chance, I finally made it out. Made it to Texas. I took a nap out there. And now I'm on my way. I'm trying to get through the end of Texas. And supposedly I have 800 miles left. So I believe I could do it. I believe I could do it. Yes. That's journal 2. It took me a fucking moment to get through that story, but we did it, right? Yeah. Woohoo! New Mexico. Sweet. I love it when states fly by, or at least they feel like they do. States that never feel like they fly by: Kansas, Oklahoma, Tennessee. Tennessee wasn't that bad, but it was long. Yay!
this cool museum I just found. At a rest stop, dude. This is so freaking cool. Oh my goodness. It's like, I think it's called Russell's Truck Stop. And it's like right as soon as you enter New Mexico. This is so damn cool.
Yeah, here I am in my little old place here. Hey, lady, you don't mind, how about closing the door? Sometimes a man's got to do what a man's got to do. All right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, just as soon as I get through reading this Here's the rulebook catalog, it'll be fine.
This is so cool. Wow. Like, text and cut it off. Route 66. Oh, that's cool. Do not touch. There's a tunnel. There's one over here. 2002. 06. Frick, that's so cool. 4 speech marks. I do love this car though. Yeah, just look at this thing, it's sweet. Oh, hey there. Nice. This is originally what grabbed my attention when I walked up here. I was walking up to the bathroom and I found these and I was like, what? That's so cool. Model T's just look so good out there. They're not rough. Get your kicks on Route 66.